Bring It On is about a cheerlebrity named Destiny. She thinks she is the queen bee and that she has it all until another team challenges her.
Because she's at this high status in her cheering career, she starts thinking a bit more about herself instead of the team. That gets in the way of her competitions. It's a discovery for her to find out that it's not all about her.
The entire spirit world hates me. First the cyber attack, then the boys, now this mean meme.
They just don't ever want to cheer with you in life.
There's a difference?
At its heart, it's really a story about a young girl who really has to find herself. And in this sort of media-saturated world, it's that journey where one discovers who they really are versus who they think they are via social media.
This film is current when it comes to social media, bullying, a lot of the things that are really happening in today's society.
We really look at how young people have come to a place now that they start to lose their real self-identity and they create this identity in the social media world. At times, you start to pursue that false identity more than your own true identity. And this story really tries to teach you that real friendship is much more important than the million likes you get out there from anonymous people.
Is that for your Man Crush Monday?
No, I have over 1 million IG followers. I'm gonna post this to show them Neanderthals still exist. That's weird.
What, you realized cheermiliated wasn't a real word?
A lot of the film, you see a lot of the characters always on their phones, and I think that reflects teenagers nowadays. Sometimes it becomes a little dangerous because everyone knows what you're doing at all times.
As much as it's a great way to stay in touch with your followers and family and friends, it also has this negative connotation where you're not fully living in the moment. If you're so obsessed with showing it to your friends and followers, the moment's lost for you.
The world has an opinion on how you look, how you behave. I think it's become so much more exposed. So bringing it into the forefront of the film is really, really cool.
Rebels? Hey, Rebels. You can Cheersmack.
So what? A few teams challenged us. That happens like on a daily.
Don't act like you're not sweating for your sports bra over this.
First of all, I don't sweat. Like, listen, and we're not gonna throw out all of our winning routines just because some teams challenged us, Willow.
This Bring It On is the first movie to chronicle the world of all-star cheerleading. And what that allows us to do is to make the cheerleading just a little bit flashier. We've added hip-hop elements, more kind of dance elements. You can bend the rules just slightly. We hope that that comes through as just something that's just next level for the audience.
3, 2, 1, playback.
Doing a dance acrobatic movie is very challenging. As a director, it's trying to find ways to capture it and make it look more interesting than when you just go to a live event. It brings that challenge of trying to find camera angles, and you have dancers going 24 feet in the air and cranes that are moving. A lot of coordination goes on.
Trevor Brown, the DOP, he was incredible to work with. He created these really great shots that would really heighten these dances. They'd use slow motion a lot. That would really milk the stunts and all the tricks.
I go in knowing that it's not just me, there's a whole team. I only think of where the camera is. I'm thinking of a dolly shot, I'm thinking of a jib. I know that not everything's set. I don't want to walk in and say, hey, I choreographed this is amazing, but then the lights don't work, the angle's not right. I don't want to ever say I'm married to it until everyone sees it, and then someone says, I don't like that, can we change it?
One of the interesting things about making a cheerleading film is the amount of lead time that's actually necessary before we even step foot on the set.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 7, 8, 1. Okay.
We've got cheerleaders here from England, Ireland, Costa Rica. They've all been here for weeks and weeks. They started out going through a boot camp, and then they started going through the basic moves. By week 5, they were doing all the stunts themselves. Not only are actors doing all of the cheerleading stunts in the movie, there's not one single stuntman in this picture.
It was so high energy, so dynamic. I'm exhausted by every take we did, and I think it looks amazing.
It was so much fun dancing with the guys. We would just feed off of each other and go back and forth.
It's been a few years since the last Bring It On, so to reintroduce a lot of people to just how amazing cheerleading is.
The franchise has been an enormous thing for the cheerleading industry because now we're looking to see ourselves in the Olympics.
It's just such an art form. It's not just like on the side cheering for the guys.
It's fun, it's colorful, and it's opened up the younger generation to a whole new world of cheer.
It just speaks to so many different people. When I was younger, I remember watching the first one and just thinking that there was always a person that I could relate to. Whether the person was black, white, Asian, anything, they had talent, and that's all that mattered.
I think people are going to walk away from this film having learned that friendships are so important. Live in the moment and embrace where you are.
There's an acknowledgement about things that are really important. It's not the fame, it's not the fortune, it's not the money, it's who they are. Whether it be that they are a person of kindness or honesty, those are incredible values that should be upheld.
It's just such a fun film with relatable topics like social media, dancing, hip-hop, and cheerleading tied together, which is so amazing. It's just a really fun ride.